Hello, I'm Amy Blaylock. Welcome to City Hall this week. The Durham Police Department has expanded the type of information presented as part of its quarterly crime report. The report now includes important communications identified as part of the recommendations received from the Durham Human Relations Commission and the Civilian Police Review Board. Police Chief Jose Lopez Sr. presented the third quarter crime report during the City Council's November 17th meeting. Overall, the numbers show that Part 1 index crime, which is the total of violent and property crime, was up 7% during the first 9 months of 2014 compared to the same period last year. This is an improvement from the second quarter when overall crime was up by 11%. Part 1 violent crime includes homicide, rape, robbery, and aggravated assault.
Part 1 violent crime accounted for approximately 14.5% of all Part 1 crime during the first 9 months of 2014. Part 1 crime was up by 19% at the end of September 2014. The rise in violent crime has been driven by a 32% increase in the number of reported aggravated assaults. We noticed that there was an increase in the number of shootings into occupied dwellings and vehicles earlier this year, and in many cases, there were multiple potential victims. Our aggravated assault statistics are calculated by the number of victims, not by the number of incidents.
Part 1 property crime includes burglary, larceny, and motor vehicle theft.
Property crime was up by 5% at the end of the third quarter due to increases in larcenies and in burglaries.
The department also shared information about many of the community events in which it took part during the third quarter. Those included the Citizens Police Academy and great camps held over the summer.
More than 20 persons attended the Durham Police Department's free 6-week Citizens Academy, which started on August 26. The goal is support and awareness of police operations through education. Officers from the Great Unit held 3-week-long camps for children over the summer. The children participated in a variety of educational and fun activities, including horseback riding, swimming, teen court, and a tour of the Durham County Jail.
In addition to the crime numbers, traffic stop data from the first 6 months of 2014 is now available. 12,172 vehicle stops resulted in 910 people being searched. Of those searches, 57% were consent searches, 33% were probable cause searches, 5% were protective frisk, and 5% were incident to arrest. The officers with the highest racial disparity in vehicle stops also worked in the districts that have the highest minority population and the highest level of policing because of higher crime rates. More information about vehicle stops and other data from the quarterly report can be found on the police department's homepage on the city's website. Guidelines for 2 new programs supported by dedicated housing funds are now in place. The City Council approved application requirements and evaluation criteria for the 2 programs during its November 6th work session. A total of $500,000 for small project development is included in the funding plan for fiscal year 2016. That program will work to ensure that Habitat for Humanity and other nonprofits have access to home buyer assistance, acquisition funds, or cost write-downs to remain viable and operating. In addition, just over $1 million has been set aside to support neighborhood revitalization. This program will support the Southeast Central Durham Choice Neighborhood Initiative and the Mayor's Northeast Central Durham Reduced Poverty Initiative. The requirements and evaluation criteria will be incorporated into the Community Development Department's annual competitive application process. Funding recommendations will be presented to the City Council at a later time. The City of Durham is once again receiving recognition for its efforts to have one of the greenest vehicle fleets in North America. The Fleet Management Department was awarded 50th place in the Government Green Fleet Awards from Green Fleet Magazine, Green Fleet Conference Organizers, and the 100 Best Fleets in North America. The award is given based on fuel and emissions, policy and planning, fleet utilization, education, executive and employee involvement, and supporting programs. Durham is the only city in North Carolina to make the top 50 list. The holidays are here, and that means plenty of opportunities to celebrate with friends and family. Find out how you can take part in some of the city's most beloved traditions when City Hall This Week continues.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. you'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Can you help me with this? My new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
He helps me with homework.
That would be 3.6795.
Thanks.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making.
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Welcome back. The Durham Fire Department is reminding residents to keep an eye on what they fry this Thanksgiving. To show what can happen when a turkey fryer is used improperly, the fire department hosted this cooking and turkey frying demonstration on November 10th. According to the National Fire Protection Association, cooking fires are the leading cause of home fires, and Thanksgiving is the peak day for home cooking fires to occur. To help prevent cooking fires and related injuries, the fire department is offering the following tips. Use a timer as a reminder that the oven is on. Stay alert and avoid cooking while drowsy or drinking alcohol. Keep pot holders, oven mitts, paper, and plastic off the stovetop. Wear clothing with sleeves that are close-fitting or short. Never hold children while cooking. Turkey fryers should always be used outdoors, at least 15 feet from buildings. Never use turkey fryers on wooden decks or in the garage. And make sure that the turkey is completely thawed. Partially frozen turkeys placed into a fryer can cause a spillover effect, which may result in an extensive fire. The city is helping residents of all ages celebrate the holidays in style. The annual senior holiday party for mature adults, ages 55 or better, will be held on Tuesday, December 9th. The celebration will be held at the Sheraton Hotel and Convention Center from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. Transportation is available upon request. Tickets can be purchased at Durham Parks and Recreation's main office. The cost is $15 for city residents and $20 for non-city residents. All Durham residents are invited to mark the beginning of the holiday season with the 5th annual Holiday Fun Fest. The event will be held on Saturday, December 6th from 1 until 5 p.m. at Rock Quarry Park. There will be activities and events for the entire family, including a campfire with s'mores, trackless train rides, an interactive kids corner, snow sledding, Santa meet and greet, food vendors, and much more. More information is available on the Durham Parks and Recreation's homepage on the city's website. That does it for City Hall this week. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. You can also find us on demand on Durham Television Network's webpage and on YouTube. I'm Amy Blaylock. Thank you for joining us.